to your regularly scheduled 2v2 hoops tournament. $100 here. Our first. Oh gosh, what the team names? Oops. I forgot to. This is what happens now. The spectator thing when you screw up the team names. All right, you know what? I can fix this. I will explain all after I fix it. In the blue corner, we got Ominous, Waffle, and naturally they would have the longest team name of all time. Versus nooo, this is Enforcer. I think that will fit. Let's see. It kind of goes off the screen. Let's reduce the amount of O's here. All right, this should be a good matchup though. Ominous Waffle, here once in a while at the tournaments, but every single time they play, these guys are like better ones hoops players, but once in a while you see the teamwork shine. Compare that to Patrick and Enforcer, though they always like to pass it. Anyway, new psionics bug is if you're in a match, in a custom match, a private match, when you make a private match after that, it copies all of the settings over. So it's still my fault that I forgot to change the team names, but the players are going to run it, and I will try to remember to adjust this in between games. Patrick, though, is going to chase this back to Enforcer. Looks like they had a passing play brewing. Patrick, though, just going to give it over to Waffle. These side passes, I'm never excited about, or these side touches. It feels often like you're giving it straight to the attacking team and giving them a better option. And Waffle is happy to oblige, giving that right over to Drago for the backflip 50-50. Very rare kind of goal there. Check that off the bucket list. We're going to have a friendship, though. We see. Oh, no, never mind. It's a fusion. Ah, gone are the days where we used to see fusion tip-offs. Enforcer here looking for the rim bounce. Giving it right to Patrick, though. You can see Patrick's idea to try to bounce it to the backboard to catch it again, getting it around the defense. That's what these guys are always considering, is what line is least likely to encounter the defense. But in this case, there's a good block from the backboard defender. Waffle's going to redirect this over to Drago up the sidewall. Going to get blocked here. Enforcer going so quickly, trying to get the rebound. Waffle catches it on the ground. That's like, the ground bounce is instinctual for Rocket League players. They know exactly where that's going to bounce and how to use it. Some players use it better than most, but all of us know exactly when to attack. So, uh-oh. No! An own goal? That's going to give Ominous Waffle the 2-0 start. Patrick slightly nudged here. Just had to not touch it, but let it bounce off of the rim. Oh, that's brutal. Well, see if Enforcer and Patrick can make that up, as Patrick is going to be on the attack quickly here, dropping that one low, but not low enough to get away from the backboard defense as Enforcer goes for round two, aiming right for the front of the net as Patrick zones out the defense. The shot, though, just outside. That was a really good opportunity for them. But maybe Enforcer didn't realize he could shoot that anywhere. It's a hard angle, right? We saw that. He had to put that like 90 degrees. Love that move from Patrick. Somehow Drago is not eliminated. But Patrick just slams it to the ceiling, gets the dunk! And that reminds me to turn my clips on. That's such a good pinch here. Then a good chase. Look, oh my gosh, not trying to hit the ball, but trying to get right above it after it zips below him, because that ball was moving so fast. That is genius. Really good heads-up play, as backs would call it. Waffle gives it right to Enforcer, but Enforcer almost returns the favor. Instead, he's going to be on the dribble, but gets rimmed, ejecting him all the way outside. Drago just a 50 for him on the sidewall. Waffle kind of taking his time and then just ejects the ball. Enforcer gets one touch, but now up to Patrick. We'll call that a tactical back pass rather than an own goal shot. That's not going to hit waterfall. Enforcer reads it perfectly. Love the low touch here. It sets him up perfectly. Waffle's on the dribble, misses the flip. Look at Drago trying to run interference underneath, recognizing the opportunity. But just a missed shot at the end of the day. That could have had some real potential. Drago and Waffle definitely going to try to increase his lead as they both go up after this. Get the dunk! Double team Patrick on the defense. He just cannot lift 2 cars and a ball outside, even with the help of the backboard. That's so scuffed. Yes, Gilmore. Everybody gets rimmed. It happens to everyone here at the dunk house. It's going to go hard off the sidewall. Patrick is first to respond, but Drago does get a piece of it. That is so critical as he's backing up on the sidewall. Gives it over to his teammate, but Waffle doesn't want it as he's low on boost. Bumps into Drago on the way back. Enforcer's going to have the pinch. It's looking threatening, but... Oh, yeah, it is looking threatening. It really was not that threatening, but the defense panics nonetheless. And they're going to take the long shot here. It's off the rim. The 50-50 to follow it up. It still doesn't set him up very nice. The closer it is to the backboard, the harder it is to make attacking opportunities off of it. Patrick goes up and over. Oh, Drago's too fast for his own good. Wanted the boost and the speed, but that means he had to sacrifice the ball. Patrick's gonna roll this one up, chasing this one already, and he's right behind it, but it's too slow. I like that move a lot from Drago. Yeah, it's super risky, but you'd rather your teammate try to save a ceiling shot than one directly overhead, and Drago's gonna get the follow-up, sniping it from downtown. Just a shot here, bang. Definitely savable there from Patrick, but he's a little bit panicked. He's worried he's gonna get bumped. 4-1. It's gonna drop straight down here for Waffle. 50s goes straight upward and it's into the other side. You're telling me there's a chance. With more tip-off goals like this, they could do it. This is Rocket League. If Ominous Waffle lose it from here, they've got to feel like the most cheated team in all of Rocket League. Where does Enforcer go? He's cheating. I think that's exactly the move, but what do you do? Oh, he catches it. He knows that his opponent isn't going to push him. Oh, the shot is just too low. Goes off the rim, and it's not enough to be around Waffle either. Patrick needs to get this turned around. And Enforcer, I think, needs to keep going forward. He tries to go for the bump. Wait! Oh! There's got to be some world where he can pinch that in. That would have been wild. That would be their only hope of coming back in this game. But this is just game 1 in round 1. The winner's quarterfinal. And don't worry about what the screen says there. I got to change that. But Gilmore, thanks so much for the sub. Subbed with Prime. How'd you find out about ranked hoops, if I dare to ask? Let's change these team settings here. Team name 1 is nooo. This is Enforcer. I think I have to say no, it's Enforcer. Versus Ominous Waffle. Okay. Recommended channels? Really, dude? The algorithm finally coming through. I knew it would pay off. It only took 7 long years of streaming. You might be the first. That'd be wild. I hope you like hoops. Hope that the algorithm is recommending you your interests. But if you were just hearing about ranked hoops, we run weekly tournaments for $100 on hoops tournaments. Normally it's 2v2. Enforcer gonna snipe the goal early on. Did I screw the team names up? Hold on. Okay, we're good, we're good. I panicked there for a second. No, I did screw it up. Oh no, dude. Oh no. I did them backwards. Oh gosh. All right, this is not normal, I promise. Okay. This is still wrong. What? Oh, okay, it's like this. There we go. Trust me, it'll get better after winners round 1. Oh yeah, if you're trying to get better at hoops, these are the guys to watch for sure. I don't know what rank you are. If you tell me your rank, I could probably give you some more specific tips. These guys are the best of the best. And it only gets better from here. Waffle with the crazy redirector, giving it back to Drago for the double touch. Almost gets it. I'm not sure Patrick was ready to collect a double touch. He jumped off of the wall super early. He gets a little bit nudged, but he's going to try to set the pass to Enforcer here. The angle is rough, though. Enforcer has a hard time redirecting that one. No! Goes right past Drago. Let's see if we can catch the Drago cam. I think I need this player. Oh man, he had like 10 boost, and he just wasn't sure how fast that ball was going to be swiping towards the net. But yeah, if you want to play in these tournaments too, all are welcome. It doesn't matter what rank you are. You just got to find a teammate for the 2v2 tournaments. But we host 1v1 tournaments at the last Sunday of the month. And I think we're going to try to get into World Cup tournaments, which are like free-for-all. Those are so crazy, but super fun. It feels like, you know, a random diamond actually has a chance at getting a podium place. If you just play out of your mind and really play sneaky. Like, the tactics are totally different in free-for-all, which is really cool. Car control, of course, is king, like all things, but sneaky, being sneaky is number 2, I would say. In Diamond Hoops, you can start to make use of back wall defense. Yes, sir. Tommy of the store is exactly right. You're going to see these players play backboard defense. I'll try to point it out, too, when we see it. But we've got a 3-0 lead here for Enforcer. Patrick snapping back super quickly here. Drago up the sidewall. He's going to push it over to the corner. Not enough gas to get the rest of the distance. Instead, it's going to be Patrick. Fills up on the boost. That was the real victory. And takes away the corner boost as well. So, oh! Despite blue team being full on boost, Drago put on a nasty shot right to the corner and made Enforcer and Patrick panic and double commit to the save. Drago takes up the full boost. Patrick going to roll this around and trying to take the corner as well. Waffle holding the line, though. Him and Drago still good on boost. One more touch here. Gonna sneak it right around Patrick. Drago strikes back. Drago sniping that that square in the backboard. We got a friendship tip-off. This one, I would not recommend to learn. There's a really cool thing that the players do, but that one feels like a high-level trick that both players have to be fully on board with. But it is a massive advantage on that tip-off specifically. Drago is just gonna float it in, sitting on top of it. I gotta know what Enforcer and Patrick are seeing here. We'll catch the cam of Enforcer. Because Drago's just chilling behind it. They're just guessing. They have no idea where Drago's gonna be able to push that ball to. Those kickoffs are like 1 in 5. It's probably 1 in 3 actually. Because there's hold on. I can do this math. There's 5 kickoff positions, and it requires someone being in the back middle and then either of the off-center ones. I can't do that math. I thought I could, but I can't. Is there actually... Are you twice as likely to spawn in the back middle section to compensate or not? I don't know. Patrick, we'll say it's like 1 in 4-ish to see that tip off. But it is possible to defend it. It's not a guaranteed goal if you don't know it, but it does give the attacking team an advantage. We've got a low dribble here from Waffle, getting the pinch into the backboard. It lifts straight upward. Oh, I don't think Drago meant to touch that there. But it could have been spicy if it rolled up the right way. Waffle's going to get bumped back, but it still doesn't give him the boost. Instead, it gets him killed. Drago, he will get bumped mid-dribble. Patrick, with the comfort of murdering his opponent, going to put that forward, but it gets returned right back by the same opponent. Waffle, maybe a pass. No, direct shot. Backboard defense. There it is right there. Feels like you can save just about anything. Enforcer up the backboard as well, showcasing that backboard defense. Now, it's not the best strategy for every attack, but it is the best strategy for a lot of attacks. From the backboard, you can put the ball basically anywhere, and the safest spots are going to be putting it to the corner unless you've got a full tank of boost, in which case you dribble it the whole way. That might be more of an advanced strategy too, but passing is best if you don't have the best option. Second best option is to hit it to the corner so you can get boost. But the higher up we go, we're going to see players go for these long distance dribbles off of backboard to go the entire distance. Patrick with an excellent 50 twice in a row. He's going to chase this for a shot. It looks like he wants to put this low. Goes fast instead. Drago barely catches that, but Enforcer doesn't have the read. It's going to be Drago with the full boost. Patrick with nothing here on the backboard, just hoping to get the block. He does! And that secures their lead here. One last play potential here for Waffle on the dribble. He's going to take it up. He's a little bit off to the side and does not have enough boost to finish it. And him and Drago on the backboard means they cannot lift that one up. It is tied 1-1. Man, Patrick and Enforcer out of the gates with 3 goals in a row. Only to see the lead slowly get stripped away. They could not find a single net after that. That's a little alarming. One of those goals was off of a tip-off, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the first game. Enforcer. Oh, that's so scary, but Enforcer had control the whole way. Despite the interference. Patrick just hits the reverse. He's trying not to get bumped as well. Patrick's going to be on the dribble. Just forcing the 15. Oh, that's painful. What even happened? That had to have been the rim to some level. Patrick dribbles, dribbles, dribbles. Pinches with Drago to go sideways. I think this is not threatening, right? Oh, it is. Okay, that is going to bounce off of the rim and then go in. So Waffle is completely correct to engage, but I have to wonder if it's better to just go up the backboard rather than jumping like he did. I mean, I don't know. That was like worst case scenario. But he ricocheted off of the rim to redirect it sideways. Patrick to Enforcer on the pass. Not able to find the line to make it into the net. That's what these passing plays are so good at, though, is finding direct shots. And oh, it's not that was saved. Looked like Patrick had it. Patrick is struggling with these backboard reads, especially when it's like mega fast. This is possible, right? No, it's not possible. Okay, never mind. It's not Patrick's fault this time. 1-1. Taryn, thanks for the 15 months, says Hoops Hype. Taryn, how are you tonight? Taryn, one of the tournament participants. We've got Tweety Burt as well for 2 months. I feel like I haven't seen you before, Tweety Burt. Wonder if you subbed during an Ian stream. We've got Waffle will get the dunk. So much power on top of that. It's been ages. All right, all right. Now it all makes sense. But thank you for coming back. We are back to regularly scheduled 2v2 hoops tournaments. Ominous Waffle pulling ahead. We've got the friendship again. We'll see it from Patrick's perspective now. Launching Enforcer straight at the ball. Both teams doing this. It's pretty critical. I think there's going to be one of the finalist teams tonight. One of the expected finalist teams who does not do it. And so we'll see the effects of that. Oh my gosh, 5 gifted subs here from Killmore. Thank you for your gratuity. The reason we're able to continue to run these tournaments is entirely thanks to our gracious subs and donators. The staff doesn't take a dime, it just goes into the prize pools. And that's how we're able to have $100 tournaments. So entirely community funded. It is much appreciated. We got Enforcer lifting this one up. Drago backing up to get this one. He's got a full take of boost. He's going to go entire length across the court. Only get deflected by Patrick. Double taps it sideways. I think that's a good move, but they don't get to defend the boost. So Patrick is stranded up here with nothing. It's going to be up to Enforcer to try to push this one free. Chips it around. Somehow Patrick is not able to put a lid on that. Enforcer to the backboard. Back to Patrick. Over to the sidewall. Enforcer lobbing it straight upward. He's going to redirect this one over to the back wall. Drago controlling this one instead. He's got some boost, but he wants to slowly push this one forward. And I think that's the move. I guess we're still, oh, hold on. Patrick is getting the pass. Puts it into the ceiling here from the backboard. So the backboard can be a great defensive opportunity, but it also can be a good offensive one too. Really, that's the only option available to Patrick. What a move though. Plopping that one straight up. Another gifted sub here from Killmore. If you got a gifted sub from Killmore, show off those emotes. Don't want you to feel left out, Chris. Let's go. It is 2-2, all tied up from that sick pass. Patrick pass. I guess Enforcer pass straight to Patrick. Those are the best kinds of passes where it's like, it's not unreachable, but you have to stretch for it to like slam it. It gives you max speed blast potential. And that means also it's very hard. Uh-oh, a double pre-jump here. It makes it really hard for the defense to do anything about it. Often you just catch a car committing to it where they definitely aren't going to get there. No follow-up touch there for Enforcer. Instead, it's a shot. Patrick able to retrieve this one. Patrick, despite him struggling earlier on in the series. He is an excellent defender. He's probably like, you get one backboard misread, and the commentator doesn't shut up about how you're struggling. Waffle just retreats. I think that's the move. Oh, gets murdered though, but Drago goes for the retreating save, seeing the situation. You know, we talk a lot about card control, but not a whole lot about tactics, and that was a brilliant demonstration of how you have to have map awareness. Drago, seeing how Waffle is likely to get murdered, just goes straight up for the save. Otherwise, I think that's a guaranteed goal if Drago starts going forward, which most players would do, I feel like. So we're tied up 2-2 here. Almost a minute to go. The straight lift. Is he going to be late to this? He is going to have another touch. Enforcer just chilling out here on the sidewall after refilling. Patrick to Enforcer. Love the net bounce. It's going to get pinched off of Patrick's car. Doesn't have the touch. Oh, drops it right to Enforcer. I don't think he was expecting that, but he will get the boost. So he goes up the wall to get to the wall first. 1 minute to go. Enforcer gets the boost before getting annihilated, and Patrick's going to aim for the front of the net. Dribbling higher and higher, but he cannot finish this. Wait! That pinch was scary. Enforcer creeps up. Patrick gets another demo. Poor Waffle is a punching bag. He's going to get bumped again, but at least this time he gets the full boost, and Patrick has to go away from the boost. Has to sacrifice that full boost to the enemy team. 30 seconds. Drago, no boost here, just moseying along the sidewall. So that's really interesting. It means Drago does not have the chain wave dash technique mastered. High bounce here to Patrick. Sidewall looking for another bounce. It's going to go right to the front of the net, giving the perfect dribble line. Enforcer has to get to 50, but watch the dunk. Things are heating up here in the final 10 seconds as Patrick redirects it all the way across. Looks like the defense is going to be holding the line. I don't think they're going to try to make one last move forward. I think Waffle just wants to drop it. Oh, the demo means Waffle is last playing on defense, just has one touch here to eject it. All players agree overtime is the move. Well, this is it. Overtime game 3. The team that wins going on to the semifinals. It is not the end for the losing team, though. There's a double elimination tournament, but they'll have to play some best of ones down in the lower bracket. Those are always tense. Drago just going to be slowly moving forward. Here is the shot. Diagonal one. Waffle ready for that one and catches it. Oh, my bad. Yeah. It is 1-1. I switched it off of the automatic one. Patrick looking for 2. Oh, he can't get there. Enforcer, no! Can't read the bounce. That's a rough bounce, though. The rim is so hard to read precisely. Patrick will land right on top of that. But 40 seconds. Love that move from Enforcer, trying to keep it low away from the player high up on the sidewall. Drago, though, still gets a 50. Going to push it up the corner. Waffle can't get around Patrick. That was a scary bounce. That could do anything. Uh-oh. Enforcer's first to this. It still gets blocked away. The defense for Ominous Waffle, it looks dicey at all times, but it is just barely holding on, and they just need one moment to push for their really good dribbles. So far, their like cross-court ground-to-air dribbles have been devastating. Waffle's just going to take the pot shot. Drago tries to redirect that one into the net while inside the net, but Enforcer's going to have possession. Not enough boost to make a dribble out of it. And the dunk here for Enforcer is going to secure things. I didn't see that coming. I thought the defense had it. Drago into the rim, gives it to Patrick for the pass. Waffle. Okay, so Waffle jumped and the rim is in his way, so he had to go back down. That's the part I missed. GG's. Enforcer and Patrick going to be moving on. Likely to play against 445. Yes, indeed.